Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 266. I'm Joe.
I'm Lauren.
Lauren, how the heck are you?
I am Phantasmic. How are you?
I'm also pretty good.
That's good.
I got some crazy story for you.
Uh-oh. Lay it on me.
Right. So
Story time. Right off the bat.
First episode of the new year. Went up a couple days days late, right?
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We pre-warned the
We said
people.
we will be
and
celebrating.
It even went up a day after we said it was initially going to go up. Still fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ended up doing pretty well. Immediately got some likes. Got 30 plus views.
Woo! New year. This is
yeah,
great.
it's just higher than our average, which is really good.
All good things.
Got us a new subscribers.
Then
so
we
up
got
to 54.
canceled.
It's really good. No, it didn't get canceled. Then we got a comment from our dear friend Alan.
Your hands!
About my hands.
Yes!
Yeah.
What's new? Tell me what's good, Alan.
So I, as you may remember in the previous thumbnail, am posing with my hands like this in front of me, right? So they just again naturally look pretty large in front of my chest.
Right.
I'm just gonna stop putting my hands in every photo that I take ever.
No.
But anyways, so we got a comment, and I'm gonna preface this with a spoiler. The comment is no longer there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alan.
So the comment started with,
Wait,
this
shut up.
this might be weird, but it'll give you guys something. It'll probably give you guys something to talk about. Now, Alan, you hit the nail on the goddamn head.
We're gonna
You're
chat.
absolutely right. It's gonna give us something to talk about.
We're gonna
because
chat about
the comment then continued and said, "Would Joe be willing
Oh no!
to make a video of just my hands, of showing off my hands?" And I think he asked for just a couple minute long video. He's like, and I would pay $50.
No fucking shot.
And so I was like, I saw this comment at I don't know, 11 p.m. day of posting, or maybe the next day. I don't remember when exactly I saw it after we had posted, but I saw it and I saw it on my phone and I was like, I need to reply to this comment when I get home. I wasn't, so it must not have been 11 p.m. because I wasn't at home. So I was like, I need to reply to this comment. And I go on to reply to the comment the next day. Gone. Comment's gone. And so sorry to let everybody down. I did not make a video of my hands for $50. Would I? Maybe.
You
$50?
should.
Yeah.
You should.
It's my hands. They're always out for the world to see.
What's wrong with my hand?
Yeah, well, sorry.
No one wants to see my hand.
But so
That's insane.
I don't know if YouTube saw the comment and deleted it.
Or
I would
if
have
he
reason to
took it
believe
down.
YouTube's not looking at measly little shuffle podcast over here.
But they've got an algorithm that will do
They
that.
might.
But also, I've seen YouTube comments that
That are way worse
stay
than
up.
somebody offering $50 for hand videos.
Yeah.
Second thing is Alan maybe hoped that I hadn't seen the comment.
Maybe.
And
That's
that he could
insane.
delete it in time. And that I wish I'd taken a screenshot.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it would go anywhere. I never thought the comment was going to go away.
Right.
The comment is gone.
You gotta
and
start
Alan,
screenshotting
listen,
those.
Alan, if you got a thing for hands, even if they're men's hands, that's fine. If there's one thing we've learned on this podcast, it's that we don't kink shame for certain things.
No, we don't. Not at all.
And hand fetishes are not something we kink shame about. Now, if you
yeah,
were
hands are hot.
if
Are
you were
kidding
asking
me?
for pictures of my toes, I might be a little bit weirded out by that. Go to Lauren for those.
Actually, no, not
but
for free.
you want to see a video of my hands? Just doing that for a couple of minutes?
For free?
For
free? What are you doing?
if you want that, that's fine. I will happily take $50.
Wow.
And it'll give us something to talk about more than just you commenting it and then deleting your comment.
Would you ever pay someone to send you anything like that?
No. I would never pay somebody for... I mean, I'd have to really it would have to be the only thing that turned me on for me to have to pay money for it. That's where I'd have to be at. It's the only thing in the world that turns me on.
Do you have one thing that?
Yeah, and it has to come from, and I need it from that person.
Right.
I'll pay money.
Right.
But I don't have that. That's just not a thing that exists in me. So and so yeah, so I don't have to concern myself with that.
For sure.
Yeah, would you?
No, I wouldn't even.
Even if it was the only thing that turned you on in the world?
Yeah, for sure. I don't even think I would ask my significant other specifically for that because I have that in real life. So why would I just be like, I need this right now?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Like, I don't know. That's, but I also don't have that one specific thing.
Yeah, like that. I guess is like, sorry to people who like have OnlyFans, but like people who like pay for OnlyFans, right? Like, you could Google boobs so easily. It takes all of 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But like people make millions on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And
but
good for them,
they're
right?
Cracking down. They're
you.
cracking down on that. A lot of states are banning it.
A lot of sites are banning what?
Banning like pornography and stuff.
Well, sure, but that's what OnlyFans is for.
Yeah, I guess.
OnlyFans a while ago, like a few years ago, tried to say they weren't going to allow any sort of pornography on their website, and then everybody started leaving OnlyFans, and so they were like, never mind, post all your boobs.
Do whatever you want.
And so everybody does, and people make. I mean, people legitimately make millions. Millions.
Oh my god.
A week. You know who David Dobrik is?
Yes.
Which we'll get to in a moment. Here we're gonna talk about him too.
Yes. Good.
But his good friend Corinna.
Mm-hmm.
Big. Actually, she's off OnlyFans now.
Yeah, cause she doesn't need to anymore.
Yeah. There was it was a post on. I don't know if it was a YouTube or just like a. No, it was on Snapchat that I saw it. Like just the other day, he posted on Snapchat an old video of her monthly earnings. Mm-hmm. I mean, consistently over $1 million a month. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wish somebody was looking for this on there.
For millions a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It is crazy how much money they get. Because it's not necessarily, I mean, there are individuals that will pay a lot of money, but they just get so many subscribers that will just be like, maybe just like $50 for like a month. But because of that, they get so many people, and it racks it up so much. I was on stripper TikTok for a while, and they would just be, don't ask, they'd be coming home and telling you how much like they were making each night, and it's like 600 some, 800 some, $1,000, and I'm like,
I used to work with
dude,
somebody.
Who
like,
goes
I
and
used to work
just
with somebody
throws
down here
away
who's
your
a
cash like that? Especially when
exotic dancer, I think
when
is
there's no reward, just to sit there and stare, watch literally any freaking movie that's rated R, and I promise you, you will be okay. Like okay, watch Magic Mike. You can sit there and watch it for free and not have to spend a bajillion dollars.
Yeah.
And part of it, I guess, is the thrill of like throwing the money and stuffing it in the clothes. But like,
see, that part makes me uncomfortable. I could never do that.
You don't want to touch them?
I'm not going to a strip club ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god! When I was on beach week, a big group of us went, and my boyfriend at the time wouldn't let me go. Cause to a women's like strip club, he wouldn't let me go. He wouldn't go, and he's like, "I'm not going. I don't want you going." I was like,
I see why you broke up with him.
What am I gonna? I was like, what am I gonna do? It's a big group of us. We're all friends. It was kind of going as a gag, you know. All the dates went together and everything too, and also like we're going together, you know, like. And he was super defensive about it, and I to this day have been so mad about that I really want redemption and get to go. Yeah. Because now, like, that was probably my only chance I would go. The only reason I go to a crappy one in like, I don't even.
I guess if it was like a group thing.
It was a group, and it was beach week, and we were all drunk from drinking all day, and it was funny. It was like kind of like a gag. Yeah. Like I'm
starting to get to an age where if I go to a strip club, it's just weird.
Yeah, you have better things to be doing.
I should be.
That's what I'm saying. Like also that too.
Yeah.
We were like young and in our 20s. Like that's the only time when we could go with no like
repercussions.
It's just for shits and giggles. Yeah. And like all the videos that came out of that night are so funny because it's just the guys being stupid and like all of them throwing money. And I was so mad, but it's fine. Now I feel like I can't go now because one, I don't really want to go unless it's with a group. I'm not just.
You're not just going to
I'm not just gonna go. And like the only time that maybe I would go would be to like one of those like Chip and Dale things for like a bachelorette. Right? And that's like not many of my friends really want to do that. I don't know that I really want to do that for my bachelorette. So it's just kind of like, I lost my chance. And it's kind of lame. I would have liked to support women.
Absolutely, yeah. Support women, men, support them all.
Support them all. It would have been exciting, but it's fine. Sorry, I was really angry about that. I did not mean to read.
By all means, go right ahead. No, go off. But long story short, like there's so many people, and you want to do it, it's your money, you do whatever you want with it. But like, there are so many people in this world who just like give money to things that they can get for free. And so again, it's like, I guess I no, I don't know that I get it.
But then you can also argue like, why would you go to a zoo when you can just watch Animal Planet? Why would you pay money? You know what I mean? Totally different.
Okay, so
but there's
I was gonna say, well, because you're not paying. I mean, I guess like the strip club is like the next best. I'm thinking like if you're just like buying pictures online,
right?
It's the same as just looking it up online,
right? That's true. Yeah, I was trying to think of
like
the
zoo
equivalent.
versus the strip club, that is very similar.
Yeah. I was trying to find like an example.
Not saying that strip clubs are zoos. But like going to a physical place.
Right. Going to the physical place for an experience versus just paying or staying home or whatever. But like paying to go see it in person, you get the experience. So therefore it's better.
Yeah.
Mark. Sure.
Yeah.
But
see, my argument would be like, imagine like buying pictures of puppies when you could just Google pictures of puppies.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
that's
right,
what you're
right.
doing. But
so
it's
you
like
buy a
pictures
calendar of
pictures
puppies.
of specific puppies. Well, the calendar serves a dual purpose.
But you can also buy like a Playboy calendar.
You can, yeah, by all means. I don't know that those are. Well, I'm sure they get made. They definitely get made.
They still exist for sure.
But like, I don't know. And again, it's like I think the purchasing part of it comes from like you're seeing this specific person who you can't just Google easily.
That was a scary pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also just like finding a specific person and choosing that person to look at gives me kind of the creep. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, well, when you start to boil it down, that's you can't get into the nitty-gritty of it.
Yeah, you can't overthink it.
You just have to think of them as a businesswoman at that point, and they are just simply selling pictures. Who's in the pictures? You can't start thinking about.
Right. That's true. I don't know. That whole world is so interesting to me. Like that's something that we have grown as part
I
of
support
our
it though. Again, I think that
if you can make your money, make it.
Yes. Any way that you can.
Hustle your shit. I don't care, dude. Like if it's gonna get you paid, do it. As long as you're safe, by all means.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I want $1,000 a week by sitting at home.
Absolutely.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Absolutely.
But you mentioned David Dobrik. So this week total
after 2 years,
like pop culture news
after
drop.
2 years of
Did you ever watch vlogs?
I've seen every
religious
vlog.
I was very religious about watching that.
He's the reason I started vlogging.
Really?
Him and like Casey Neistat are the reason I started vlogging, which inevitably turned into this podcast and stopped the vlog because I couldn't manage both at the same time.
Sure.
And I wanted to put more effort into the podcast, and thank God I did because the vlogs were just terrible. But watch them. YouTube.com/Joe Shark @JoeSharky7.
Don't just casually plug your vlog.
It's still in the description, in the bio. You can still see the YouTube channel.
So real.
But he's the reason I started.
Yeah, I grew up watching all of his vlogs. I watched a lot of other YouTubers before him.
Yeah.
Like a lot of British YouTubers and Australian YouTubers and stuff like that. And then I discovered the Vlog Squad, and I was like,
God's gift to this earth.
Oh my God. Yeah. Zane and Heath.
Love them.
Holy shit. Yeah. Might be the funniest two people I've ever seen on earth.
They've got a podcast.
And I know my friend listens to it. I should listen to it. I'm really bad about listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, back to current news. David disappeared off the face of the planet. Not really, but like he did. He stopped doing vlogs. Yeah, he just
started posting on Snapchat. That's what it was.
There was some shit.
He did get temporarily canceled there.
Yeah, but he just dropped a video of like his workout, like transformation.
So he made a deal with his best friend.
Yeah.
And he was basically like, if you go on this 1.5 month long trip with me to see the 7 wonders of the world, I will do, like, his best friend has been like trying to get him fit for a really long time, and he did it like with a bunch of the people in the Vlog Squad. All of them like started doing this workout because he owns this business.
Right. Fucking works.
And so David had like tried a couple of times and then just bailed because David doesn't like working out and likes to eat junk food, which amen.
Don't blame him.
And so he agreed that if he goes on this trip, he will commit to working out and will get fit like he wants him to. And so they went on this trip to see the 7 wonders of the world plus an extra one in there. They actually saw 8 instead of just 7.
Damn, the backside of the waterfall.
Yeah. And then he committed. It took some work.
Yeah. but paid off.
David Dobrik is hot.
I don't know who would say that, but
he has a hot body. Yeah, his body is hot.
And the fat
dude's shredded.
He's like skinny too.
Yeah.
He's not just like big. Like he got slim, which is crazy.
When he said, and did you watch the video?
No.
So in the video,
I actually was going to.
Yeah, in the video, spoilers. He said, like, they asked him, they go, "What's like your ideal? Like, what do you like? Who do you want to look like?"
I saw. He said looks, right?
And he said, "I want to look like Tom Holland when Tom Holland is shredded."
Damn.
And so they pulled up a picture of Tom Holland, like,
that's skinny,
like during Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's skinny fit.
And Tom Holland, we all know, shredded.
Right. See all of them.
David Dobrik looks just like that now. It's incredible.
Yeah, but on this, I saw a video on, I think it was like a TikTok, and it was like, could you imagine disappearing for 2 years and working out like crazy, only for people to still say you look weird, like you just look odd.
Oh, because people like can't get like accept it. Yeah,
like his face doesn't match his body, and I was like, if I saw that comment after 2 years of like working out, I would be.
It's all the other comments that are still like, "Holy crap, you're like, you look incredible." Yeah, like it looks weird, but you look great.
It's crazy though. I want to know.
75 days.
I want to. Oh, he just did 75 days of that.
That's like where he got from. Like, so he did it from December of 2023 is when he like made this agreement with his friend.
Right.
And then the video came out January 9th. What's
right.
today? Today's the 10th, so January 7th, I think the video came out.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like December to December is when they like agreed to the terms. They set the plan of a year, and he started working out pretty much immediately. Mm-hmm. He lost some body fat, started getting a little bit fitter. Wasn't necessarily making healthy life choices. He was still eating junk food. He was still doing whatever he wanted. He was trying
only working out, not changing all aspects.
He was trying to prove his point to his friend that like he could still eat whatever he wanted and drink whatever he wanted and still get fit.
You can't.
And it wasn't until after their month-and-a-half long trip where they were working out a little bit but not as much, and he was still eating like crap because they were traveling, and they were traveling, which just makes people gain weight.
Right.
It wasn't until after that he realized, oh shit, like I can't eat whatever I want. I have to go on some sort of diet. I have to do something. And so that's when his friend came up with the 75-day challenge. It took him 75 days to get him from like a healthier person than what he was back in December of 23.
Right.
But 75 days from that point to get to shredded
was
David Dobrik.
Was it the 75 hard?
I have no idea.
Have you heard of that?
No.
I'm sure
no, it was like his own version of, they call it the David Dobrik 75-day challenge. So it was his own version of it. I'm sure it was probably similar.
Yeah.
But it was like,
have you heard of the 75 hard?
I've not.
Okay, let me quickly look at continue.
Yes, but it was like, so they came up with this thing using what's called the Zila Fitness app. So free plug for Zila. It's like the #1 app in health and fitness right now in the App Store. And the shit fucking worked. Like it took him 75 days to get from, again, like looking better than he did in December 2023 to absolutely fucking shredded and looks incredible. And oh my god, it genuinely, somebody who I hate going to the gym. Used to do it in college, hated it.
Mm-hmm.
I like to eat junk food. I am not worried about gaining weight, right? I'm a fucking skinny twig. But I watched that video and I was like, am I gonna download that app and stop working out? I like almost.
Is it a free app?
Yeah.
Am I gonna download the app?
Yeah, like I almost I almost downloaded the app and was like, maybe I'll start working out. But like,
that's crazy.
I have no desire to stop eating the way that I eat.
Oh my god.
And also, like, my thing is like, I don't only eat junk food. Like, I make a lot of my own meals when I have the food to. Mm-hmm. But my big thing is like, I just skip meals. Mm-hmm. I eat like once a day.
Yeah, that's right. You eat weird times and stuff.
I do not eat 3 meals a day.
Maybe you could do like intermittent fasting.
Not interested.
Okay.
I kind of already do, just accidentally.
Right.
I'm just like, oh, I'm hungry. And then I like do something else. I'm like, oh, I forgot that I was hungry.
So
now
I feel like if you add in working out, you'll get... You're fine with the...
Yeah, because I saw, like, even when I was doing it in college, like, I was seeing results pretty quickly because I have so little body fat.
Right.
So for me, gaining muscle is so easy.
Yeah.
Problem is once you stop working out and you stop eating, that muscle goes away so quickly.
But working out is good for you.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just, like, I hate going to the gym.
So the 75... I love going to the gym.
If I could work out at home the same way I could work out at the gym, I would.
So like, if you were to get like an at-home gym, like build out the garage.
Yeah,
or whatever.
because I don't like other people. That's what it is. I
That's
don't like people.
valid.
Yeah.
I don't like other people either.
Also, gym people, ugh.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I get that.
Everybody judges everybody, especially if you're somebody like me going into the gym. Skin and bone. Look at it. Even this sweater is big on me. And this is my size. But like, I don't want some fucking gym bro coming up to me and being like, yo bro, let me like help you out with a workout plan. I'm gonna be like, I'll kill you right now.
You're doing
I will
great,
throw
but
this weight
let
at
me help
your
you
head.
do that a little bit better to really like
your form
engage.
just isn't quite right.
Yeah.
You gotta, what are you trying to get to? And I don't know
Have
lingo.
Did you
are you
often,
bulking? I don't know what I'm doing. Leave me alone.
Did you often get approached at the gym?
No, because I would go with my friends.
Oh, okay.
And so like,
they would approach you.
They had the workout plan for me. Like we would all do the same thing.
Sure.
And they would just like do whatever
so
weight you feel comfortable with. Yeah, but no. Like yes and no.
Right.
Like it worked when it did, and then I still lost interest. It was because it was like fun, but it was like I'd rather be doing anything else.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But the 75 hard is like a very trendy workout.
Yeah, that was
but
my nickname in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it does work.
Yeah.
It does damage. You choose a diet. So there's five rules. One is you choose a diet. So if you're not already following one, just God bless you. There's no cheat days and no alcohol.
Oh, I'm out.
For 75 straight days.
Done.
Yeah, I can't do that either. 2 is...
I'm not an alcoholic, but damn, I love alcohol way too much to do that.
But like going through like 2.5 months without drinking, it's hard to plan that. Here's my thing. I think I could do that, except then I think of holidays. And I have to think of the one
I could do it
stretch.
if I don't plan it. Like if it just like I could just randomly stop drinking for 2.5 months.
Sure.
But I'm not gonna do all the other stuff on top of that.
Oh yeah, no. There's way more.
That's the thing is like I could easily just like if I didn't plan it, if I was just like if just 2.5 months went by and I was like, oh, I haven't had anything to drink. Like that could happen to me very easily.
I think of too many events that I'm like, oh my god, but next month is Valentine's Day, and oh my god, after that we have St. Patty's Day, and I can't do it over the summer because of 4th of July, and I like because
see right after St. Patrick's Day until like Memorial Day, and even Memorial Day is not a huge drinking time.
Right.
Like I could probably
That's
make
probably
it
your
from
sweet spot.
March 17th until July 4th without drinking.
Yeah.
Well, my birthday's in May, so I guess I couldn't.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, but there's
well,
that.
Then
there's this person's birthday.
From May until until 4th of July, I could easily. That's 2 months right there.
Yeah. But what about the beach?
What about the beach?
Do you ever go to the beach and have
Fuck the beach.
Okay, we are not the same person. Anyways, number 2 is
have you seen my complexion?
Do 2 45-minute workouts every single day, and one has to be outside. Okay. No.
What is any workout?
Any workout
for 45 minutes.
For 45 minutes. So you could walk for 45 minutes. Twice a day. 3.
I work outside 8 hours a day. What the fuck do you mean?
That's not a workout though. It means dedicated workout. Like that's all you focus on.
Okay.
3 is drink a gallon of water every day.
Nah, I'm out. I can't tell you the last time I had a glass of water.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Yeah.
How are you functioning?
My body. Scientists should study me. Doctors.
My body is
I am a machine. I don't know. I just don't drink water. First ingredient in cherry Pepsi, water.
Oh, then you're fine.
Of the carbonated variety, but water nonetheless.
4 is read 10 pages of a motivational nonfiction book every day.
I could read 10 pages of a book.
Yeah.
Does it have to be motivational?
You can't read 10 pages of a motivational book.
Why would I want to?
For its mental health. This is like the overall.
It's all about mental. I can't. No.
And then 5.
I've never touched a motivational book.
5 is take a progress picture of yourself every single day.
I could do the 75 soft.
Yeah.
Which was my other nickname in high school. Like, I'm the opposite.
Rough.
The opposite.
No, but there is
75 hard is me, 75 soft. I drink alcohol on a daily basis. I don't ever touch motivational books. I laugh at the thought of drinking water.
Sure.
What else is there? I don't work out
twice
ever.
a day.
Yeah, I work out 0 times. I work out -2 times a day.
-2 times.
And
you were just in a coma.
What was the 5th thing?
The stick to
a diet.
progress pics every day.
I don't take pictures of myself.
No, you don't.
No, you know what I did do one time? My brother and I one time. We did like the it was, I don't know what the time span was. It was like 100 push-ups a day for X amount of days. Can't remember what the time span was, but it was over the course of at least a month. I'm thinking it was probably 2 or 3 months. I might be wrong. It's probably a month. And so it was 100 push-ups a day for 30 days. And so I did that. My brother and I committed to that. 100 push-ups every single day. However you broke them up, didn't matter, but you had to do 100.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I would do 10 sets of 10 and just break them up throughout the day.
Right.
Sometimes I would do like 20 and just knock them out really quick.
Early.
And for 30 days, and I would take progress pictures at the end of every week. And again, it's like at the end of the month, I'm seeing results like here,
right.
you know, because I'm doing 100 push-ups for 30 days.
Right.
But it's like I hated taking the pictures.
I hate progress pictures more than that's one of the things I would skip out on. Maybe I do once a week, but even then, oof.
Yeah. Because I don't like looking like.
But again, it's supposed to be a mental health thing, so you can see your improvement and feel better about yourself.
See, but I'd rather be like.
I think it would hurt my mental health seeing my current state.
I would rather do like what David Dobrik did, right? Like in his video, he just like at the end, like we could see it in his face and his arms, like we could see the change happening throughout the video. But at the end of the video, you see what he looked like at the beginning and what he looked like at the end. There was no like, here's our progress. Now we're half the way through. Yeah. It's just boom, boom. Yeah. That's what I would want.
I want to see that harsh transition.
Yeah, like I don't want to take pictures and compare along the way. I want to take a picture at the beginning, slowly just see the progress looking in the mirror, and then I want to take a picture at the end. Yeah. Boom. There's my 75.
75 soft. 75 soft also exists.
Oh.
It's literally like you only drink on social occasions.
Ow. Oh. Ooh.
You need to go to the gym. Dude, you're getting hurt sitting
pinched a nerve swallowing.
You're getting hurt sitting still.
It was weird.
That was scary.
Yeah. I popped my shoulder. That felt better.
Anyways, you're like allowed to drink. You also still stick to a diet. You only work out once a day for 45 minutes. I think you still read the 10 pages. I think you water, but the working out's less.
The water thing really should just be done anyways. I should drink more water.
I did that when COVID first hit back in 2020, and I got sent home. I did that every day at home. I had a gallon thing of water, and I filled it up every day and drank it, and I did not feel better. But
really,
COVID was a dark time for me. I thought drinking water.
How much more did you pee though?
Constant.
Yeah, see, I hate like being interrupted to go to the bathroom.
But
so I just don't drink water. I never like the top. So like right before I re-recorded.
Do you drink things in substitute, or do you not really drink much of anything? You just eat and photosynthesize. I don't know how you live.
I drink like juice and pop.
Sure. Okay.
And
the
occasional
coffee
alcohol. I mean, I'll drink coffee like if I work early in the morning, but like the coffee doesn't. Yeah, like it doesn't make me go to the bathroom more.
Right.
So like I peed right before we recorded.
Sure.
Right. You remember that?
Yeah.
You were here for that.
If you say that was the first time,
but it was the second.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
It is 7:30 p.m.
I think I've clocked maybe 10 to 20 times today.
I peed this morning before I got in the shower.
Dude, that's such insane behavior. I can't even
I peed just now before we recorded.
I can't even comment. Also, men are built differently than women. Y'all have bigger bladders than us, but like twice today, and it's 7:30 p.m. No.
Yeah.
Dog.
Well, let me tell you what I had to drink today.
Go, please. When I offer you water, take it. I swear to God.
That's the thing is, like, I'm not thirsty either. Like,
then you should.
And that's when I know when I'm thirsty, I'm like, oh, it's a problem.
So, like, okay, when you're working in the summer, are you chugging water at work?
No.
Dude.
When I work in the summer, I have more water than I would now, right? Like, it's cold out.
Hope you should.
It's cold out. Why am I going to drink water? I'm not dehydrated.
This stresses me out. As a human who also does not take good care of my body, I feel really good right now. You should be drinking so much more water, dog.
Let me tell you what I had to drink today. I woke up. Mm-hmm. I went to the bathroom.
Yes.
Got in the shower.
Yes.
Got out of the shower, brushed my teeth, did my hair.
She said, "Let me tell you what I drank today. I woke up. I got in the shower. Telling
me because I'm telling you, like, I did stuff.
You did things,
and then I went downstairs, let the dogs out, gave them water.
Oh, thank God they're hydrated. At least someone is in that house.
Grabbed my laundry, put my clothes on, went upstairs, had a sip of water that was sitting on the nightstand.
And that maxed out your day.
And yeah, that was the only water I had today. Was that sip of water that had been sitting on my nightstand. And then
your poor body.
For lunch, fast forward all the way to lunch. I had my lunch today at 12:15.
Yeah.
So from the time I had the sip of water at 8 a.m. until 12:15, I drank nothing. At 12:15 until the end of my lunch at 1:30,
your throat doesn't get like tired from talking at work?
I don't talk that much at work.
Oh my God, I yap at work so much.
Well,
and
who do I have to yap to?
That's your job. That's your whole job. That's the definition
No,
of your job.
my whole job is supervising those that yap.
Oh my God. Yes, but you're constantly on the radio.
I suppose, yeah.
Oh my God. This isn't.
But
so
no, so I had a can of pop during my lunch.
Sure.
So for an hour and 15 minutes, I had my can of pop.
Do you get headaches?
No.
This isn't.
And then that was the last thing I had to drink today. That was at 1:30 was when I probably finished my can of Pepsi. And it is now 7:30 p.m. I have not had anything to drink.
And you still haven't had anything else to drink, and you haven't asked me for anything, which is insane.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like when I have something, and Riley can attest to this, when I like, typically not with pop because pop's fizzy, so it's hard to just like slam it.
Sure.
But like if I pour myself like a glass of apple cider, down, instantly gone.
Because you need it, and you might not be thirsty, but your body is. Your body's like, please, water.
I need it.
You're denying your body. Meanwhile, it's inside of you like SpongeBob right now. Be like, I need it. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's
I'm just
insane.
good though. Yeah, like
that's so fucking insane.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Because again, I hate the inconvenience of going to the bathroom. So like when
that's
on
the
days,
dumbest fucking reason to not drink water.
When on days when I like work early.
Work, I get it because it's hard to pee at work.
Well, hold on. Yes, but on days when I work early, I will go to Wawa. I will grab a coffee. I'll grab a 20-ounce coffee, and I will like slam it before the shift even starts because I love coffee. On days with like that, I will typically, because I have just had 20 ounces more liquid, will typically pee at least 1 or 2 more times in that day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I make it a goal, not necessarily a goal. I make it a point to not pee at work because again, it is not easy to find the time.
On my 6-hour shifts when I was working there,
no peeing.
4 times.
4 times in 6 hours?
4 times.
If I pee 4 times in 6 hours, there's something wrong with me. I need to go to the doctor.
Because I would finish like I would finish my entire bottle of water per assignment. So I'd get into work.
You know what I do in place of that? I chew gum.
Yeah, that's crazy. My drive to work is 20 minutes or so. I get in work, I pee. Then I get on.
You pee after a 20-minute drive? What are you, 5 years
because
old?
Because I'm prepping for the fact that I'm about to be on an assignment for 2 hours. Do my 2-hour assignment, pee. Immediately. Then I sign in. Do my 2-hour assignment.
Oh, you pee, then you sign in.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I used to sign in first, and I saw no one else fucking did that. And I was like, damn, I'm tired of being fucking good.
This is too much of an inside joke now for people that are listening and that don't work here.
People don't get it. But I was tired of everyone signing in after me.
That's
so I was like, I'm also going to abuse this. Anyways, then I'd do a round. It's whatever. Then I go pee again. Then I do another round. And then before I left, I'd pee, and then I go home. Pee on company time.
Oh, I fully support going to the bathroom on company time. I just like don't have to go to the bathroom.
But also because I got so stressed that I would literally pass out and die on a truck. Because that was just like in my head because I felt like that would have...
From not drinking water or from having to pee?
From like dehydration.
Oh.
Yeah. I only called like 1 or 2 times to get off a truck semi-early. Even then I had already done like 3 rounds or 4 rounds, so I didn't feel that bad about it. But otherwise I would hold it until I was at least like 2 hours into the assignment and then be like...
I can count on probably both my hands on the number of times I've gone to the bathroom at work.
That's
and
insane.
I've been working for the company for 7 years.
That's insane.
Yeah. Listen, so
I'm done. This is
You know who else needs more water?
Who?
City of Los Angeles.
No, that's way too soon.
I know, sorry. No, I actually do want to transition
but
to that.
But you want to talk? Oh, you do? Okay, you go for it.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, not that.
Yeah.
You could talk about it.
Okay. The wildfires in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Actually, a very serious thing. Jokes aside.
Yes.
It was just a golden opportunity. It slipped into my head as you were like finishing up your drinking thing, and I was like, damn, the city of Los Angeles is also dehydrated.
Also dehydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That
so
shit's insane.
I was looking up on the drive over here, like how much damage these fires have caused. And just by the way, again, like crazy how bad this is happening.
And I don't think people actually know because I don't think I know exactly how bad it is. I've only seen TikTok. I don't personally watch the news, so I don't know the extent of it. So I've only seen like
I know what I've seen on TikTok, and I googled how much like cost wise because this is happening in like $1 million homes are burning down. I looked up a list of celebrities who have lost their homes. Countless celebrities that like not just like rich people, like people that we know,
right,
and have like seen, in movies,
right.
are losing their homes.
Right.
They're estimating the estimates are anywhere from $20 billion to $57 billion, and that's including like by the time this is all over.
Right.
Jesus. The hiccups now.
Oh, maybe if you drank some water, you would feel better.
$57 billion, they're saying it could top out at cost-wise of damages. I'm like, I can't even fathom.
That kind of money.
Yeah.
But like that kind of damage.
And like, I don't even know, this is going to sound very, very stupid of me. More stupid than me saying the city of Los Angeles is dehydrated.
You've said a lot of stupid shit tonight.
I don't even know how they happen.
How wildfire?
Yeah, like I know that they're in a drought. I get that.
Right.
But like, what happened, and then how does it get so out of control?
Right.
I know that it was windy, so I guess I know how it got so out of control. It's like crazy.
Right.
Like there were like hurricane force winds in Los Angeles, which just also boggles my mind. But how did it start, and then just so instantaneously blow up?
So they can start from all different reasons. Commonly is like camps, like campfires that didn't get properly.
So are there not more rules and regulations in place for that shit?
Smokey the Bear,
standing
out there with his sign. He's like, "Hey, don't do this."
Are people just actively ignoring?
There's a sign.
They're in a drought.
There's a Smokey the Bear sign at like any like nature reserve or whatever. There's one at the one down the street from me, and it will tell you like the chances of
what's the likelihood of a fire catching? Yeah.
Which I just think is crazy that we're so fucking dumb. And then one of the fires was started by arson.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They just caught a guy. Well, okay, let me just preface it. On TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was on like a Daily Mail TikTok, which is not super trustworthy, but
Daily Mail.
which is a little bit better than just some random person be like, "Oh my god, look at this." But apparently they found a guy who started like a fire and everything, and like he's being charged for arson right now over there for one of them. There's currently 4, I think.
I heard the number 9.
I don't know.
9 separate fires.
Yeah, I
don't know what the accurate number is. Again, I don't watch the news, and I'm not going to be bothered. Because while it is sad, quite frankly, it's in a different state entirely, total opposite side of the country.
I'm gonna be bothered. Those poor people.
Yeah, but how many of them cared when we got hit by a hurricane?
I'm sure they cared. I care about my friends in California who
you care about your
in
friends,
LA.
Absolutely.
but also
I care about my friends who are over in LA too.
Celebrities and also like a lot of the history in the movie business, a lot of filming that takes place out there. That kind of scares me if it drops that far down.
Absolutely,
it's a little too high right now.
But I just mean like I don't care enough to like watch the news and learn the facts.
Right.
I'll Google things if that went in the moment.
I'll look into it. Yeah, no, for sure. The news makes me really sad. I'm really anti-watching the news.
Yeah.
I don't mind like getting news. I get like the Washington Post on my phone, like in like updates, so I know what's going on. But I don't like watching the news because I feel like it's just constant like
bad news.
Like in other news, there's this. Also, there's this. Also, everyone's dead. Also, the planet's dying. Also, fuck this thing. And like, and it's like rapid fire. Whereas reading it, there's like a little bit easier to digest. Yeah, you're just like, I don't like this. I'm gonna turn this off. But anyways, yeah, the fires are fucking scary with all the celebrities, and I've seen a lot of celebrities posting about it and showing their homes getting destroyed, and people commenting, being like, "Oh, boo-hoo, wish you had donated this money to there.
Okay.
Oh, boo-hoo, you have plenty of money." I'm like, hey, they're humans.
Yeah.
Like, if your fire burned down, like, it would suck too.
Yeah.
And just because they have
like,
more
also,
money than you
like,
doesn't mean they don't have emotions.
Yeah, like sure, they can rebuild their house relatively easily.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they are going to get everything
their
back
memories,
that they lost.
their experiences in that house. Maybe they had kids that they, like, raised in that house. Like, I saw a video of a family where, like, it was like more of a, like, it was like a richer family, because again, it's in that area, but all the kids,
most people, I shouldn't even say most,
a good chunk
of the people there are wealthy in some aspect.
But every single kid in the family had been born inside the house, and one of the kids went back to the house. They had already sold the house, like it had moved on to a new family or whatever. One of the kids went back to the house and FaceTimed his mom and showed her, and she just
heard about this.
breaking down, because like that was, while they don't even live there, it still had a connection to them. You know, it's scary.
It really is, like,
it's one of those perspective things, especially again after the hurricane, seeing what happened to the West Coast here, being like, damn, like I can't even imagine like what I would do.
These wildfires that are happening now, because like I know they happen every year, and I was talking to somebody the other day, and I'm like, it's wild to me. Like, I know that like we, like, here in Florida, get a lot of hurricanes, and we just kind of like deal with it, right? But it's like mind-boggling to me that they just on an annual basis deal with their shit burning down, just things burning to the ground around them, and that's just crazy to me, because hurricanes happen every single year, right? They, without a doubt, happen every single year.
Pre-get the waters, and but pre-get the sandbags.
Hurricanes might do damage. They might not do damage. The fire, it's gonna burn your shit to the ground.
It's gonna destroy
There is no stopping it if they can't control it, right? Like, if they can't get it under control, there's just no stopping it. It is absolutely mind-boggling to me. But what I was gonna say is, these fires this year remind me a lot of the 2020 Australian wildfires that happened.
Did we talk about this last podcast where we were like, it's the new year, the first 3 days of 2020 was like, the first day was the wildfires, the second day was something else, the third day was like there was a pandemic or whatever. I thought the same thing. I was like, damn, like bringing back, and there's another pandemic.
There is in China,
Speaking of, by the way,
crazy.
So we're on the same track.
We're on a 5-year cycle now.
It's apparently so.
But again, while my joke was insensitive, my mother will call me and tell me that I'm an asshole about it. I am serious, and like, this is absolutely crazy. And I do hope the best for everyone over there. It sounds like today and yesterday maybe the winds have died down. Yeah. And so
they've been able to contain
should provide opportunity to get it more under control.
I find it fascinating how they can.
Watching big ass helicopters drop boatloads of water is the coolest thing.
Crazy.
I never want to go in a helicopter, but I want that job.
Yeah, no, and it's not even like there's helicopters. It's like those giant military, like, multiple propeller planes that are dropping that like red stuff.
It's awesome.
Crazy. It's crazy.
It is the coolest thing.
I really am fascinated how it like.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, how do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Seen the pictures of like all the smoke? Crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
That's scary.
Anyways, Alan, take that $50 that you were going to give me for my hands. Give half of it to the wildfires. I still need some money.
Yeah. That's very considerate of you.
Well.
This is totally, but I just. And it's actually not the random question you might be thinking.
I don't remember the random question anymore. But
oh, good. Do you think...
Try not to.
You would be good at Jeopardy? And if you were to sign up, like, would you study?
No. Do I think I would be good at it? I guess by default, since my first answer of would I study is no, I would not be good at it.
You wouldn't be good. Do you watch Jeopardy?
Occasionally.
Okay.
I think, depending on the categories, yeah.
Sure. They just put on Prime Pop Culture Jeopardy.
I watched the first couple episodes.
I just watched the first
with
episode.
Colin Jost.
Yes, I watched the first episode last night. I killed that shit.
Yeah,
I was so
I was gonna say
into it.
that. I think I could be good at.
And so that's what when we were talking about David Dobrik earlier, I was gonna like try to be like, oh, that's funny. I was just thinking about this. And I love Jeopardy. I love the concept of Jeopardy.
Yeah, it's very entertaining.
I think it's so entertaining. I hate when there's someone really good.
Yeah.
Have you seen, I don't know how like much Jeopardy you watch, but you know how there's like the people that keep coming back for like 17 streaks and they like...
Well, that's like the guy who hosts it now is the guy who like had the longest winning streak on Jeopardy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's his face?
He's got smug look. I don't like his face.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name?
I don't know.
He kind of looks like a warped, like, Elon Musk.
Like a shorter, fatter Elon Musk.
Well, maybe we're thinking of a different guy.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Actually, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it pisses me off when they play Jeopardy like a game instead of playing Jeopardy like a trivia challenge. If this makes any sense. Right. But he would strategically like betting and strategically doing daily
how much
doubles.
are you wagering?
And I get that's a whole factor of Jeopardy.
Absolutely.
But
how do you expect to win?
Right, but when he would like specifically like go through all the like 1000s first or something, or like not even answer 200s or things like that.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Like when he would strategically play Jeopardy instead of
just answering
playing
questions.
trivia, pissed me off. And when he would like perfectly bet, like I understand betting enough so you would beat someone, but if he was already in the lead and betting just enough so that he would beat people or whatever,
that's the best part about it.
I hate that. Play trivia. Like, come on.
Yeah.
But I do love a good game of Jeopardy, and since I watched it, I'm probably gonna watch the next episode tonight.
Yeah, Pop Culture Trivia or Jeopardy is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good show. I hope they continue making more of it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. But I don't know if I were to ever be on Jeopardy, I feel like I would study, but I think I would like play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader study. Like,
you think you could do that well at that show?
No.
Really?
Have you seen that show?
Oh yeah, I used to watch it all the time.
Those questions are hard. Those are like random.
I did not think they were hard.
I think, well, I'm dumb, but I think there's really, really niche questions that you only learn in elementary school.
That you learn in the 5th grade.
That you learn in the 5th grade during that. Versus Jeopardy, it's still broad enough that you might just guess and know.
I'll tell you what. I'm going back to Jeopardy here. When I hear a clue and I'm like, oh my god, I know that. Yeah. I feel like $1 million.
No, I do too.
It is the best feeling in the world when I get a Jeopardy question right.
I wish I should have fucking sent it to you last night. I was watching it and I recorded every time I really felt confident with a question. I started recording while he's asking the question. I'd guess it and get it right and like freak out because I was on fire. I got full categories for one of them, and I was like,
on pop culture?
Oh my god!
Regular?
On pop culture.
Okay,
I have done really well with regular just because Jeopardy is like a staple at my house.
Yeah.
And it would be on after the nightly news.
Yeah.
That's what we turned the channel to, and that's all we watch with me, my dad, and like my mom if she felt
You know what I could do really well at?
Wipeout?
No. Maybe.
Hole in a wall?
Also, yes. I can fit through anything.
I think it could be hole in a wall.
No. Wheel of Fortune.
I hope that's working.
It definitely is.
Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, it should be. Why? Wait, that's the word one, right? Yeah. Okay. Why are you good at that? Why do you say that?
Because I'm just really good at figuring out what
finish a sentence or whatever. I'm really bad at that. But that's also because I can't spell. So you could give me like a 3-letter word and I'd be like,
you know what I wouldn't be good at?
Give me a
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
I would not be good at it. Because I can't guess what other people
are thinking.
Have answered.
I think of way too vague things. Like I think of really niche things that I'm like, oh, I bet this is on the board, and it's just But because
they picked 100 of the dumbest people in America.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And that's the thing. I try to like get whenever I watch Family Feud, I try to get in that mindset. Yeah. I'm like, okay, not what Lauren would say. What would dumb people say? Yeah. And it'll just that show does piss me off, but I love watching it. I think I like guessing. I don't like the families. I don't like how personality
Oh,
the
yeah.
families are. They're
Just
like
knock it
so
off.
excited to be on television.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he's like, dirty diaper. They're like, good answer, good
that's the
answer.
right
Steve Harvey's
answer.
like, you're an absolute moron of a human being.
yeah, I'd be like, most likely to find in your house.
Yeah.
And they're like,
what?
What? Yeah. That show is weird.
Yeah.
Those people are weird.
Yeah,
But it's a good show. That's a good show. Would you want to be on Wheel of Fortune? Like, if out of all those, like
I would
reality,
go on.
not reality kind of.
I'd go on, yeah.
You go on that?
Sure, yeah.
I don't think I would do that one.
Price is Right. I'd love to go on too.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one. I don't know what I would want to.
I don't think I'd be good at Price is Right, but I'd love to go
The
on it.
only show that I've ever actually like considered going on and have partially filled out an application for, but then didn't, was Survivor. And
Wild.
I'm planning to submit an application for it once I'm done with grad school because I couldn't leave school to go film it. But once I'm done, I'm gonna start applying every season. That's my goal.
God.
I've been watching that since I was in the womb. It came out,
really?
Yeah, it came out in April of 2000, and I have been watching it since April of 2000. It is my favorite freaking show, and I don't watch it consistently now because I have to watch it a day later here, and sometimes I just forget or I'm busy. But like, if I have a time slot to go after, I'll definitely watch it. But I love Survivor, and I feel confident in my abilities for Survivor.
Good for you.
I just have
Never
to...
watched it. Don't care to.
What?
If you go on, I'll watch it.
You should. It's gonna be a hoot. I need to get in shape for that though, because the challenges are.
Oh.
But otherwise, I think I have the social game. I think I have the... Oh, there's another thumbs up. I think I have the social game enough where I won't be a threat. I wish you had seen it so that I could explain it, but I'm not going to explain it. But anyways, that would be my... What else do you have? That was it? That was it? Okay, then I'll ask my other question.
Yeah, please.
Would you
dying to
ever
remember it.
kiss a frog?
Oh, yeah. No. Like, what do you mean?
Okay. What if Riley was turned into a frog? And she's like, hey. Oh, frogs don't have ears. Flat. Hey. I'm a frog. I need you to kiss me to come back to life. Hey.
She can talk?
I don't know. What kind of rules are we going with here? Is it Princess and the Frog rules, or...
I'm pretty sure frogs aren't allowed to be like, yo, here are the rules. They're not allowed to tell you.
Right.
They
okay,
have
so
to just...
she didn't tell you. Would you kiss a frog?
No.
Riley would be stuck a frog for life.
Sucks to suck, I guess. I'm not... that's
gonna be a nice conversation for the drive
That's
home.
like, would you love me if I was a worm? Fuck no, you're a goddamn worm.
I would still love my partner if they were a worm.
No, you wouldn't.
I would take care of that worm.
When they died 3 days later, what would you do then?
I'd mourn him, and then I'd find a new husband. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, see? I just
But I would take care of him for the few moments that I have.
No.
That's insane. I would totally kiss
If somebody
frog.
I loved turned into a frog, that would be the end of that person.
Wow.
It would just be like they died.
I genuinely would kiss him without hesitation to see if it would, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, when you get some sort of lip fungus from that.
Worth it.
Herpes.
Worth it. Doesn't matter. I want to save my person.
How would you even know?
I don't know. I feel like
You're
you
just
would
gonna go around
know.
kissing any frog?
I feel like I would
hoping that it's the right one?
No, because I wouldn't immediately assume, oh, this is crazy. But if there was like a random occurrence where the frog has approached me and is being like this to me, then I'd be like, okay, this is weird.
The frog is crossing its legs at you.
Yes, it's like, what's up? I'd be like, oh man. Because I
This
feel
is
like
clearly my departed loved one.
I feel like if my person disappeared and all of a sudden a frog started following me around and knocking on my door, you can't
so
communicate.
now the frog knocks on your door.
No, but if he just happens to be everywhere, I'd be like, okay, this, I think it's just worth a shot. It would be concerning. It's like an omen.
Would you kiss a skunk?
Yes. Oh, skunks are cute. I would have a
Okay.
pet skunk.
Fine. Would you kiss a naked mole rat?
Sure.
Is there any animal you wouldn't kiss?
No, if my significant
If any animal started knocking on Lauren's door, she's gonna kiss it.
That's not true. But if I had lost my significant other in some mysterious event, and a specific animal followed me around for a long time, I'd give it a trial. I'd give it some time. I wouldn't just...
How much time?
The first door, I would be like, damn, that squirrel is my husband. That's fucking weird. But, like, I would say after a month of consistency, I'd be like, all right, this is kind of sus. Why is this one animal still following me around?
So you're going to kiss it.
Perhaps. As an attempt. And what if it works? What if it
you gotta
works?
contact the news, I guess.
Because after a month, too, your person will either come up, hopefully, from not missing, or come up dead, or something like that. I feel like a month is a long time.
Oh, so you're saying now, like, you're not convinced they're dead yet?
No. I think they'd be still missing.
See, I was thinking, like, you've gone to the funeral, and now suddenly a squirrel is following you around?
No, it's that my husband disappears.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, this is weird. And after a week, he's still gone, and no one can find even a trace of him.
Yeah.
There's no video camera. There's no nothing.
Right.
My
You'd
ring.
be locked up.
What? No.
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
I would. It would be bad news bears for me.
You'd be like, I don't know. He just vanished one day, and they'd be like, "Where'd you hide the body?
Where is he? Is he in that
you
lake
would
over
be
there?"
immediately locked up.
I'd be the number one.
And there would be a documentary about you 10 years down the road. About how Lauren McDonald killed her husband, and we still, to this day, are looking.
Some people... And he's just a damn frog sitting there being like, dude, I can't get into the penitentiary. Yeah. Like, how am I supposed to... What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
It's, all I gotta do is kiss her. Yeah, that would suck. It would suck. It'd be so awful for me.
How mad would you be if some other bitch came along, kissed him, and he came back?
I'd be so livid. I would...
Like some other girl was like, I'm just gonna kiss this frog.
See, but then I'd get out of jail because then he's back and he's fine, and he would explain everything because he witnessed everything.
No, because now he'd think that girl's his true love.
No, he wouldn't. Nuh-uh.
She kissed him back to life.
Nuh-uh. True love's kiss, whatever.
Oh, so now true love's kiss doesn't matter.
I don't care.
This wedding ring says different.
Yeah. I married him first. Yeah. Do you know what? On my safari on Friday, this is again so random. But Ryan said it was my wedding anniversary with Matt.
Oh my gosh.
And he announced that as we got into the truck because it was like, my special friend's up front, and everyone clapped for us. And I was like, this is great.
Oh my
and
God.
then I guessed every single animal in terms of their group
disgusting
name. Fantastic. It was a great safari. I had a 10 out of 10 time. Unfortunately, it is not my 5-year anniversary. My finger is still there. But it's fine. I yelled at Matt afterwards about it. We're going to get engaged.
You. Matt's gay, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the love of my life. So
Yeah.
Me and him are besties.
Anyways, should we go to trivia?
Yeah, can we get out of here?
Frogs.
Nothing wrong with it if it's your true love.
Yeah. Trivia. Pick a number.
42.
Scroll.
Woohoo!
If it'll load, that's the real. Nope. 6, 8,
I like
10,
that
12,
my pants
14,
match
16,
my chair. Your jacket
20,
match. We blend into
4,
our respective spots.
5,
32, 41, 37,
39,
82,
41,
48,
42.
42.
Oalo Prison was more commonly called what by American of war?
Huh?
No idea.
Polo?
Oalo Prison was more commonly called what by American POWs? I don't even have a guess.
Blue.
The Hanoi Hilton.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Dakar is the capital of which African country?
Dakar?
Dakar. Dakar. Just gotta pick an African country, which we did last week.
Right, we did. Now I try.
Africa's got a lot of countries. A lot of countries. really easy to pick. Are I'm also locked in.
Zimbabwe.
Shit, I said the same thing. I changed mine. I'm gonna go with. You know me. I'm going Chad, baby.
I don't think it's on the west.
Senegal.
Damn.
Sounds like a city. Got a city-like sounding name.
Nice car.
Where is
that car? Damn.
Defender? Yeah. Where is Senegal? Oh, it's like it's on the hump, the top hump. It's underneath. It's like south of Morocco.
Oh, okay. It's on
the hump.
So
okay, so
closer.
Chad has got to be closer, right? Where's Zimbabwe? Southern. Here's Zambia. Where is Zambia? Oh yeah, underneath Zambia. Zimbabwe. I'm way closer. But even I was not very close. I tell you what. Anytime it's an African country, I'm gonna be closer.
Dude, we are so far off.
Yeah, we're so bad.
So lame. I mean, yeah, you get the point, but like
I didn't earn it. Yeah,
you don't earn it
just by default.
That's so lame.
Anyways.
That's like if the question was like, oh, which country did this, and we both say Canada and U.S. and it's in China, and it's just like, well,
yeah,
but whatever.
Where can the people find you?
The people can find me at lou.mcdonald. You keep working those hands. Look at that. Make your money. Lou.mcdonald for my Instagram. That is LUU.mcdonald. And that's my Instagram. My eat of the week was I made a frozen marg right before this podcast.
That's hardly an eat.
It had frozen fruit in it. Lots of nutrients.
I'll allow it.
I drank the food.
Ugh.
No, but I haven't made a frozen marg in a really, probably since college.
Wow.
And I used to make those before every night. Like, before I went out, I would make jugs of frozen margarita for everybody. And I haven't done as much since I moved down here just because of convenience. And also, I don't have a bunch of people to be drinking all of this margarita or, a reason to be partying that hard. We would put, filling the whole blender.
Yeah.
But so I don't do that anymore. So I haven't really made them recently, but now that I have a new blender and I have the little bullet size, so I make them one person size.
Yeah.
And I made it right before and it was so good. I missed my frozen. But yeah, and I got my healthy dosage of vibes. But that's my eat of the week. Joe, where can they find you?
On my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. And my eat of the week. The other day I made gumbo.
Whoa, gumbo!
Yeah, chicken and sausage gumbo.
That's fancy.
I made it differently than I normally make it.
Sure.
And every time I've made it in the past, it's always been very soupy, not as thick as gumbo is supposed to be. This time it was.
Quick question: how often do you post on your photography account?
Why do you ask?
Keep promoting it. Never mind.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I'm going to keep promoting it.
Continue anyways.
I could take
your eat of the week was the gumbo.
I think I'll post a picture of my gumbo.
There we go.
It'll make it a food photography Instagram. Anyways, so that gumbo is my eat of the week. It was straight flames, and I still have leftovers at home, and I am excited to eat it.
Damn.
Yeah. I love cooking.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can't cook in my life. I did make homemade tacos.
Interesting. Tortillas too?
I did not.
That's depressing.
I actually.
You're not trying. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSGPod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. And on Instagram at The Shuffle_podcast to watch our clips. And then subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk at you next week. Go put out some fires. Bye, everybody.
Bye.